Welcome back for a new video. So starting off, I'm going to prime my face with the Milk of Magnesia, just using a flat foundation brush to apply that. And I want to avoid directly underneath the eyes to prevent creasing. And I'm going to add a little bit extra on all my oily areas such as my forehead, nose, and chin. Alright, I'm using this Bite Eyebrow Pencil to shape up these brows here. And I use different shades depending on the hair color that I have that day. Since this is so dark, I'm going with Spite. Alright, and with this brows, the trick is you don't want to really go too heavy on the pencil. You don't want to look like a line. And then you want to keep using an eyebrow spoolie to create those hair-like strokes. And then in order to lighten them up just a little bit, more like a natural look, I'm using the NYX Chocolate Brow Mascara. Okay, and then underneath the brows, what I'm going to do is use a concealer that's about 2 shades lighter. It doesn't have to be lighter. You can use something directly your skin tone. But I'm going underneath the brows in order to carve out the brows there. And then I'm going above. And I generally try to use, because I already put out that extra, I don't want to kind of waste it, but I generally use the foundation. So I'm going to buff that out. I'm going to have to go back carefully with the foundation that I'll be using so you don't have halo brows. Halo brows are not in, ladies. They are not in. Alright, and then I'm going to use that orange contour or corrector out of that Anastasia palette, and I'm just kind of patting that on with my fingers. And then I love this foundation. This is the NARS All Day Luminous. This one is Macaco. And to be so light, this is, oh my goodness, the best coverage that you can possibly get that is not a cream. This is the best liquid foundation coverage I've come across. And one thing about the Milk of Magnesia, by putting that on, you don't really need to correct as much, or at least I don't, as I normally would. Alright, and then I'm just using the Painterly Paint Pot. And I'm using the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette, one of my favorite palettes. I definitely love their eyeshadows. Some of the best eyeshadows ever. Alright, and then as you see, I'm kind of patting that on and then using swiping strokes in order to blend that out. That is the trick to getting those perfect eye looks. Blend, blend, blend. If it doesn't look right, you need to blend. Alright, so I went basically from the crease all the way up to underneath the eyebrow, and then I also went underneath my eye as well. Alright, going back into the palette for the orange shade, I'm going to go right into the crease, and basically I'm going to start at the crease and kind of keep it to the crease area, and then I'm going to go from the inner corner all the way to the outer, and this is going to end up being like a halo eye look. Alright, so I'm just kind of blending that up a little bit into the previous color. Going back into the palette, let's see here, I believe this one is Mud. Alright, and for that one, I want to pretty much stick this directly onto the crease. I don't want to really go too high into the previous color like Jam and Mustard. But I'm going back over those areas, and it's basically going to be in the crease. I'm going to work its way out to the outer corner as well as the inner corner. Then I'm going to go back with the Jam, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eye as well. So basically I'm going to use these shades that I'm working with, Jam, Mustard, and Mud, above and below the eye. And then the Mud, I'm going to apply that right on the lash line. It gives the lashes a fuller look. Alright, I'm going to use that same brush that I use the Painterly Paint Pot on. And then I'm just going to, I don't want to put any extra product on it. I'm just going to see if I can carve out that space a little bit. And then I'm going to go into the Nubian 2 palette from Juvia's Place. I'm going to use those two shades. I'm going to start with the the orange bronze or copper shade, and then I'm going to add on top of that the gold shade. Alright, and the name of this is pretty much worn off, but I believe it is a Star Look eyeliner. I believe that's the name of it, the company, Star Look. It came in one of the BoxyCharm boxes, so I'm not 100% sure. Alright, and so I have the Stila White eyeliner that I'm using underneath the eye, right in the waterline there. And then Glamour Girl lashes. These are Glam by Sam lashes. I'm going to leave a link below so that you guys can check those out. There are some discount codes as well, so I'll see if I can actually find those again and apply those below so you guys can check those out. Alright, and before I drop off and let the rest of the video play here, I will let you know that if you follow me on Instagram, I'm going to start doing product reviews, basically answering questions, doing little short mini tutorials and things like that. So a lot of the mini tutorials or product reviews will come from actual requests that you guys have. So those basically videos will be like a minute long. Anything longer than that will probably have to carry over to the YouTube or Snapchat or something like that. We'll figure it out, but basically it's primarily going to be on Instagram. Alright, so feel free to leave comments below if there's any particular questions that you have that you would like answered. It's pretty much, since the videos are going to be a minute long, then it'll be pretty much one question at a time, but I'll kind of log everything so I can get them all answered, since I'll be doing this on a weekly basis for right now. If the demand is larger, of course I'll be doing it more often, but let's just start with a commitment of once a week. Of course life does happen, and I will definitely post if I can't, but right now I'm looking at maybe Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So let me know below if there is a particular day of the week that you guys prefer, and you can also just go ahead and follow me on Instagram and then comment on any of my videos or pictures or anything like that I have on Instagram as well. So make sure you follow me though on Instagram, because that's where I'll be answering those questions, doing the product reviews for the different suggestions that you guys have. And I'm probably going to bring Try It Tuesday back as well, but that may be an Instagram thing. So just let me know what you think, and I will see if I can deliver. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a very awesome week and weekend.